there are always some good experiences and some great experiences, right? So there is a hell lot of difference between a good experience and a great experience, and I don't want to what to say delay the fact sharing my experience that it was an awesome experience regarding the Air India staff who ensured a great experience for me. And there are always the first. So in this situation, just to give a breakdown of what had happened and why I'm making this video, is that I took a flight today from Calcutta. It was at 4:50 in the morning, and it was supposed to land at Delhi at 7:17 in the morning, right? What could go wrong, right? And unfortunately, a lot. And this is the first time I believe that my flight got diverted, and this was a wholly new experience for myself. And I'm sure that many of my co-passengers, would definitely agree. But however, there are always a silver lining in everything, and that is the reason why I don't want to delay calling out some people who made that experiences really great, and those were the AI 0703 staff. And by staff, I mean the flight's attendants, right? So what had happened was, though we were supposed to land at Delhi airport at 7:17 in the morning, because of zero visibility and the AQI index being 400 plus, we had to circle the Delhi airport a couple of times, possibly, because I do remember that we were going around in circles. But then we were informed that because of the low visibility, the flight was being diverted to land at Jaipur. As soon as that information was provided, a lot of people were astounded, and I'm sure people would have been having a lot of questions because they had connecting flights. Some of them, while we were together, had shared that they had connecting flights to Leh. Some people had international connects, and so on and so forth. What went great was the fact that from 8:30 in the morning we were at the tarmac of Jaipur airport, and finally we got the go ahead and wheels up at around 12 in the afternoon. So around 3.5 hours we were sitting in the plane, wondering how we can go back to our destination, which we actually booked the ticket for, which was Delhi. So the fact was, 3.5 hours we were there, and we were constantly updated by the status of the AQI. The what to say, the flight attendants ensured that we were comfortable. We were provided additional refreshments while we were sitting on the plane, in the hold position. And there were 9 other such planes, which Akasha and Indigo and SpiceJet being some of them. So definitely we were not the only ones who were impacted. And as per things go, we got to know that there were around 20 flights which were impacted. Some were cancelled, and they were not able to take off from Delhi airport on their scheduled flights because of the zero visibility. And some of us were diverted to Jaipur or the nearest airports, whatever it may have been. But the situation was really something new for me. But being from learning about airlines, working with British Airways, I knew one thing, that whatever would happen would be arranged by Air India to either give us an alternate flight back to Delhi, or once we had the clearance from the ATC at Delhi that the weather is better, the flight would take us back to our destination. And during this time, those who had connecting flights, international flights or domestic other flights from Delhi to any other place that they had planned to, those were addressed by the flight attendants who were led by Jamir, Nupur, Divya, Fiza, Nenie, and Tsawang. So I might have pronounced them wrong, so I will be mentioning the names, because I think that it should be everyone work together as a team, and they ensure that we finally got to our destination in Delhi, and we landed at Delhi after the go ahead at we got to know that the weather was better at 11, around 11:45, but still, since there was a sequence, and we were there were 9 aeroplanes that were on hold, so we had to take off one by one, right? And the other thing that I would also like to say, the what to say, the ground crew of Air India was very supportive, because they provided the additional snacks, the what to say, water, tea and coffee whenever required, without any questions. And also the fact that Jamir and all the flight attendants today, they ensured that those who were connecting flights were personally addressed, their questions, their concerns were personally addressed by going up to them by seat, by individual, and informing what they had done to ensure that they had a better experience, right? So definitely I would say it is a great big shout out to all the flight attendants, and definitely the captains who were flying the flight today, that is AI 0703. I don't know their the pilot's name, the commander's name, so definitely they should be included in this shout out as well. And it is always see, there are always negatives and positives, and I always believe that we should look at what is being done to ensure that our concerns, our what to say, frustrations are addressed properly in whichever service, hospitality industry that we might be related to, whether it is airlines, it is hotels, it is whatever we have, right? So as I said, I don't want to delay this. Today was a great day for me. Got to know some great people who take it as their personal responsibility to go above and beyond and ensure that everybody's life is sorted, taken care of, all their questions are addressed with patience, understanding, and definitely with a lot of dedication to what they do. And with this video, I'll be also posting the name of the flight details, my PNR number, as well as what to say, the names of the people whom I wanted to shout out to, just in case that I must have mispronounced the names. So definitely this is a great experience, and thank you Air India for having such people looking after us, right? It's really awesome. Hats off to you. Thank you. A big thank you to all of you.